Hello all, and I'm your host DarkDevil26, and welcome back to another episode of the Devil's Den podcast. Today we are going to be joined by Darren.
Hello.
John.
What's up?
And iRobot movie survivor.
Damn, man, it was traumatic.
No, it wasn't. You said it was a good movie. You said it was a good movie.
He taped me to a chair and he made me watch it, guys, because he hit 15 likes.
Yeah, no, we did hit the goal in the last podcast, so yeah. Incog watched iRobot with us, and guess what? He didn't hate it. See, I told you. I told you.
I do have gripes with the fact there was no fucking romance payoff.
I wouldn't expect that out of you. I expect that out of Brendan, but not you.
No,
True.
You have the tension, you know?
There was no tension.
Yeah, you have the romantic tension. What do you mean?
There was no romantic tension.
There was.
No, there
You
wasn't.
just didn't understand.
Nah.
Understand what he told us.
Nah. But yeah.
I was hoping the robot would find a partner.
No.
True. Sonny was
Definitely
so
not.
Sonny my goat though.
Yeah,
But-
shout out to Sonny.
I've learned that I'm allergic to Brendan's BS through this movie, though.
Yeah.
That's what I
He
did
picked up a funny line, and now he's just gonna use it all of eternity. But but yeah. So Incog, I need to ask, would you watch more movies?
It depends on the movie, like the genre of movie, to be honest with you.
That is fair. But at least we got you out of your shell, out of your comfort zone, and we watched a movie.
I might show up
Agreed.
more often. We'll see. It depends what you watch.
But so there's a lot going on in the Devil's Den scene outside of Incog actually watching a movie. But yeah, no, this is big news. 2 days from now, boys, the Switch 2 is dropping. I got lots going on over the next 2 weeks. It's going to be an absolute blast. Summer's around the corner. But yeah, no.
What was that?
I hate summer, dude.
I
That
can't
was
wait to
Brendan.
watch that back.
That was Brendan expressing his feeling towards summer.
I hate summer.
Exactly the same way I feel.
Easily my least favorite season.
Agreed. There's
Oh
no
my
need for that much heat anywhere.
God. I'm a
actually
walking,
worse in
talking
England as
pile of
well.
sweat, dude.
Hey, just be
Brendan,
glad
imagine-
you don't live in Death Valley, California.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like
you
that.
wouldn't catch me dead in Florida, California, everywhere where it's hot out.
Arizona.
True.
Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, anything in the Caribbean. What else? Alaska, because ice so hot it burns, or so cold it burns. You know what I
Fair.
mean?
So hot that it burns.
Yeah, no ice.
Uh.
Have you ever touched dry ice before?
I've
No, I don't
seen
think I'd want to.
dry ice.
Bro, I made the sad mistake of touching dry ice before. Oh my god, that shit hurt.
Oof.
And the
Yeah, I
and
definitely
That-
wouldn't be doing that.
the teachers were like, "You better not touch the dry ice; it's gonna hurt." And then my dumbass goes and touches the dry ice on accident,
Is that
forgetting
where
they
ice
said that.
burn comes from? Does it come from dry ice?
It
Is that the whole,
might.
like,
I'm
ice-
not 100% sure.
I was just wondering where the Kieran White move Iceburn came from. So I assume that's where what the idea is.
Yeah, but then, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a mere coincidence.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, because on the other hand, there's a freeze shock move from the other Kyurem, and
God,
I don't
yeah.
think that's electrocuting people anytime soon. So therefore, I think it's a coincidence.
I want
But-
some ice that runs electricity through it.
Yeah, exactly. There's no such thing as ice that runs electricity through it. And then furthermore, that dumbass who we were talking about earlier, the glass eater would probably eat it.
From my strange addiction.
That's honestly absolutely insane. I
It
have
was
no
so
idea what makes
ridiculous.
anybody think that that's a good idea.
So I'm gonna clue John in because he wasn't here. So Darren, Incog, and I were hanging out in a call, and we were looking at the show My Strange Addiction. There are some weird ass addictions, my guy. Weird addictions.
You
Like,
want me to
yeah, I've
list
seen
some
the
off
show
for the
before.
people?
okay, yeah, inform the
Oh,
people.
John Cena. I will list off some for the people.
Yep.
The first of which is the glass eater that we was just talking about,
Mm-hmm.
which is fucking absurd. But you know, let's see. There's somebody who eats detergent and soap. Let's see. What else
No
do we
need.
have here? Hold on. I've got to pull up like. Oh, there's toilet paper. Somebody eating toilet paper. What else do we have? Oh, I'm just looking at this stuff now.
I noticed a lot of the addictions have to do with eating.
There's a few
Yep.
that are not to do with eating. So,
Darren, I don't
Let's
care
see.
how hungry you get. You promise you're not gonna eat glass, right?
100%. Fuck that.
oh, here we go. Let's see. This 25-year-old who chose to live as an adult baby wearing diapers 24/7 and drinking from a bottle.
No. Just no.
Oh, and you guys want to hear the craziest one that I remember?
Sure.
Go for it.
All right, the tragic story of the woman who was addicted to eating her dead husband's remains.
No!
Oh, yeah.
And that's the end of the
Yeah.
podcast,
What?
everybody. That's the end of the podcast, everybody. Thank you guys
okay,
so much
okay,
for
not the
coming.
body, the ashes. She's eating the ashes.
Still! I don't want to poop out
Oh,
ashes.
No, you know what the worst thing is, right? I was listening to a video that was talking about this one time, and then somebody said how it's got to come out the other way too, which I was just like, oh no. It's like she's
You're gonna poop out like rocks or like
pooing
whatever.
out ashes. She's
Yeah,
pooing out her husband, bro.
bro.
I'm just
That
saying.
that is weird, dude.
Can you
Pooping out-
imagine the conversations if she works and stuff like that? Oh, so how do you season your chicken? Salt, pepper, and husband.
And I top it off with shattered light bulb.
Shut up.
Oh,
Bro, I was imagining the dude eating it whole, like, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, okay, well, no one in my family has eaten a light bulb before. My aunt kissed a light bulb when she was a kid.
Oh
Why?
god, I literally just gagged for real. Like, this is so
Oh
rude.
no.
Alright,
Please tell me the light was at least off.
alright,
Oh.
Incog, if you want to know why she kissed the light bulb, she told my grandma that she saw it in a cartoon that, like, I think it was Tom and Jerry. Tom, like, kissed the light bulb and he got an idea, so she wanted to do that.
Did you get electrocuted?
I think so.
Jesus. I could kiss my
Okay,
headlight right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Hold on, I'm gonna kiss my headlight for
Don't
the
kiss
people.
your head.
For the
fuck.
people. See this? See this
Why
light,
electrocution?
people? Yeah, see this light? Mwah. There, I did it.
We're gonna have to watch that back.
Yep, I
When
did it.
we,
Yes.
I did it. I did it. I just kissed my
Oh.
headlight. Granted, it was the small
Okay, but
one and
Brendan-
not the big ones. I did it. Yeah.
There's two more I want to ask you about.
Yeah.
How do you feel about smelling gasoline for 30 years straight?
I
Don't
hate
stop.
the smell of gasoline
No.
is very hit or miss in my opinion.
And then there's somebody who is 18 years old who eaten plastic every day for more than 11 years.
Well, that's a great way to save the environment, I guess.
Well, yeah.
And then there was one more on the same episode that had taken their addiction to bleach to the extreme.
Oh.
And I'm not talking about the show.
Good lord. But yeah, no, I kissed my headlight, yeah, but I don't have any ideas, so yeah, that's a scam.
Damn, not even
Okay.
any conversation ideas for the podcast?
Oh yeah, but it did just
That's
no, I did remember something, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that, people. But yeah, no, I didn't get any new brilliant ideas I can incorporate into the podcast, my content overall, and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't do nothing. I didn't
And
get
just,
anything.
you're just not Isaac Newton, man.
Yeah, I'm
You're
not.
Isaac Newton.
Bro, like literally, Isaac Newton is the man who invented math. I'm surprised people haven't like brought him back to life just to kill them themselves.
Wow.
Because he's invented
That's
math.
Devil's Den Law 1.
He also invented gravity. He also discovered gravity, though. Gravity's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I don't want to be flying in the upper hemisphere, so yeah.
True. Guys, I'm Twitch streaming from space today.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm in space!
In my opinion, it would be kind of cool if you could, like, enable and disable your own gravity at will.
And so,
True.
like, say I'm
Do
in
you
my
know what?
like, say I'm in my house and I get stuck to my ceiling. Is that what you're implying?
No, I said at will. You can always turn it off.
Is it
Sure.
like a push of a button? Like, is it telekinesis? Like, what is it?
Yeah, like
I'd
I'd
want a dial.
imagine.
Yeah, like, imagine you could telekinetically shut off gravity. Like, I wish for gravity to be gone! And then all of a sudden, gravity's gone.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All right.
So I agree.
Someone needs to get on that.
But I would want a dial. I'd want a dial so that I could just basically loosen up my gravity enough to where I don't feel as fat as I actually am,
True.
and I can get around a little bit easier.
Or you can feel like Superman and pick up, like, giant shit with no effort whatsoever.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, like there should be a dial. Like if you're really high up in the sky and you decide, oh, I want to come back to land, like there's an option to fall down slowly.
But what if gravity
Yes.
gets so bad that you lose the dial? Then you're dead. So the blood will be on your hands, John Set Radio.
We full named him.
The dial would have to be attached to you somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I was thinking, like, telekinetically. Like, I want gravity off now. And then, yeah. Because if you lose that dial and you fuck up gravity, the whole planet's fucked. We're going to have to Rick and Morty and find a new reality to live in.
Not the new reality.
Yeah, like, there was an
Oh.
episode of Rick and Morty where Rick invented a device to understand squirrels or whatever, or animals in general. And they hear their innermost thoughts. And then Morty wore the device, approached a couple squirrels, and they were talking about world domination. And then they ganged up on him, and they had to find a new reality as a result.
This is why I don't watch Rick and Morty.
You should. It's a good show. Do we have to get you into TV now, too?
What do you mean? I've got TV right next to me.
Yeah, what do you watch on TV?
Not much these days.
Yeah, honestly, fair. I only watch sports.
I barely
Yeah.
watch TV.
Yeah, TV kind of fell off.
Yeah, I kind of did. I'm not going to lie.
Really did.
Like, kids' Saturday morning cartoons even fell off. Man, those were the good days.
We did talk about that once, I remember.
Yeah, those were good days. You know, my favorite
Times.
thing to watch is on TV, besides sports, Twitch.tv,
Go on.
and some bald
Go
man
on.
racing in Mario Kart. So this is the perfect segue into what I wanted to talk about. Okay,
Here we
so
go.
guys, I'm gonna edit in a picture on screen right now as I mark down the timestamp. It is almost 13 minutes, so it's I'd say like 12:55. So yeah,
Okay.
12:55. Do I look like this me? Yeah, see that
Oh
me
my
on
god,
screen?
that man, I didn't think there would be a me more accurate than my me of you, but by God, that man did it. Whoever made that, I still don't know who made that.
That's crazy, John. I thought we were boys.
And I'm just gonna say, if you've taken a look at the me and your answer is no, Brendan's edited in the wrong me.
Yeah, he's in Ginger's
No,
me.
no,
That's what he's
I'll
done.
edit the right one. I'll edit the right one. You guys can hold me to that. But
Okay.
it's either I edit in the right one or I just forget altogether. But yeah, do you guys think I look like this me? I want to discuss this in the podcast today. This has been the hot topic of Devil's Den discussion over the
Yes.
past few months or so.
I mean, everyone on
few
Twitter
days.
seemed to agree.
Months? What the hell? What am I talking about?
Months.
Months.
It was that long ago. Months.
Nah, indeed. But yeah, no, like, even Cam agreed, man.
Yeah, everyone on Twitter agreed.
Man.
I'm looking at the me now because I've just scrolled up in general to where it is.
Mhm.
And my thoughts are it reflects your shiny egghead very well.
I don't have an egghead!
Okay, like the only like legitimate problem I have with it is the nose.
Yeah, my nose
That
ain't that
nose is-
big. My nose ain't that big.
Yeah, but it reflects the stubble that you had the day that me was made.
Yeah,
Huh?
I thought there'd be more to that. You implied that there'd be more, and now I just feel awkward that there was this 2-second gap in my
and
podcast!
and he's pogging. He's pogging, kind of.
No, this is insane. Nah, man. I want to make a wanted poster and have that me on
Bro's
there,
gonna put
and it's like, have
bounty
you
on his
seen this
head.
me? And it's gonna be like, no, because that's me's not me.
Damn, man.
Crazy, right? Well, yeah, no, this man, and this is our first time chatter too, literally comes in and says, he's like showing off all his Family Guy memes or whatever. It was a great time. It was a great Mario Kart stream on Sunday. And as I'm recording this, I'm actually doing my final Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream tonight. So, yeah, by now Mario Kart World is coming out. Brendan, do me a favor and edit in a good Mario Kart 8 World clip for the people. Go. Bro, DK pass. No. Oh my god, did you guys see that? Bro! I know you all saw that. You guys saw that? Bro, I just saved myself.
Mario Kart 8 World?
What the fuck? I meant Mario Kart World. You know what I meant? Go. I'm so used to Mario Kart 8 that I'm going to keep calling it Mario Kart 8, dude. We've been playing that game for a long ass time.
Jeez. Speaking of Switch 2, though, are you looking forward to the stuff that's coming, like the GameCube stuff and all
Yes,
that?
sir. Retro Mario Party, baby.
Yep, Brendan can finally play Wind Waker on stream.
Yes, sir.
Potentially.
But yeah, no, I guess my biggest question is, in the wake of the Switch 2 coming out, what's your favorite Switch memory that you have?
Ooh, that is a good question.
What is your favorite Switch memory that you have? Could be on stream, could not be on stream. Like, could be a piece of content. You know, you get the idea. But yeah, what is your favorite memory on the Nintendo Switch?
Alright, like, for me, I would just probably say going through Mario Odyssey for the first time. That was a magical experience for me.
Okay, okay. I like it, I like it. I think my favorite memory from the stream standpoint, I still think it was the infamous clip from 2021 spring, around a year ago. I mean, 4 years ago. I can't math.
A year ago.
Nah, that was when I had my shitty equipment, dude. I didn't sound good, but
Yeah, this happened in 2021. It happened a year ago.
yeah, I look, man, I woke up early today.
Hilarious.
Leave me alone.
That would mean I'm technically not in the community, so I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Yeah, it was
I
technically
didn't
it
join
was
the community until August 2022.
yeah, it was my infamous Mario Kart clip where where one of my friends admits to having feelings for Thanos, but I'm not gonna edit it in because that clip is very long, so I'm not going to take it in and take up 15 minutes of the episode via that clip. But yeah, that was such a fun memory.
You put a link in the description.
Okay, yeah, I'll put a link in the description. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll put a link to the description in that clip. But yeah, if you guys have ever have 15 minutes of time, watch that clip. Easily my favorite Switch memory. I was crying and downright suffocating that day. No, this was the next step above crying. I was downright suffocating.
I'll go think what mine would be, to be honest.
Yeah,
'cause,
Darren,
like,
do you have a favorite Switch memory?
I think so. It's from stream, and it was going to be way back when there was a couple of us in call. It was me and Thriller in call.
Oh no, I know where
And
this is
you know,
going.
you know the clip that I'm talking about. It's it's clipped,
oh, I know it now. I think I know
and
it.
it's the clip where Thriller lost his pawn.
You can't escape a Thriller if you're watching this.
Bro, and then I was actually just watching that back today, funny enough. I was going through old TikToks, and I was just watching. That clip never fails to not make me laugh. That clip is so
will never
fucking
not be funny.
Yeah, that clip is so funny. It's because, like, and then someone in the comments said, like, no, he put emphasis on the N. He, like, it's like, no, did you not hear the P sound in the beginning of the clip? I gotta edit this clip in. Hold on, guys. I want you guys. Does he say horn or the other word? Let me know.
No! A boo stole my horn! I could have stopped the red shell from hitting me. No!
I didn't hear horn. I heard something else.
Same. Brendan, get your head out of the gutter.
I legitimately did not hear horn. I heard something else.
What's wrong with
Same.
you, man?
You,
Vote in the community tab.
Absolutely.
that is one of my best clips, and it's probably my second most watched clip.
That moment was just so funny.
Oh my god, I'm gonna miss
feel like
Mario Kart 8
me-
Deluxe.
I feel like for me, it'd probably be, admittedly, I've not been in too many of these, Switch stuff lately.
on that.
Yeah, I know. But, I would probably say if it was to be on stream, it would probably be something Mario Party Superstars related with you in
Okay.
some capacity. I
Okay.
can't.
Oh, it's got to be
think-
Horrorland.
Yeah, getting
No,
Horrorland twice in a row.
that was off screen. That was off screen. Don't talk about Horrorland, man. Don't talk about that.
No, but listen. Horrorland was a great Mario Party map. I just wish that Incog didn't get it twice in a row. Look, someone was going to get a map twice in a row that day.
If anyone was the right person to get it, it was probably me because I could handle it.
Yes. Yeah, if someone was getting 2 of the same map in that tournament, and it turned out to be you.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, but now we have 7 maps, and we don't have that problem anymore. And now my Mario Party tournaments are insanely popular and fun because there's 7 maps instead of 5.
The off stream though, I would probably say like some kind of competitive memory with my sister in multiplayer stuff. Like I don't know whether it's Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo Olympic Games and all that stuff.
That was on
Something like
Switch?
Yeah, that was on Switch.
I
was
didn't
on
know
Switch.
that. I didn't know that.
that.
I have that game.
Yeah, it was quite fun actually. I remember it was quite fun.
Yeah, no, that's like,
Uh,
yeah, no. If you guys are listening and you somehow have made it past the 20-minute mark, leave a comment. What's your favorite Switch memory? I'm genuinely curious. I want to know what your favorite Switch memory is, because like we're coming to the end of an era, people. Like this is no joke. Like this,
Very true.
like this is the end of an era. Like
You know-
the Switch is what launched my career in air quotes, into streaming and content creation. Actually, I wouldn't say content creation. That was more so the 3DS. But yeah, the Switch really got my Twitch up and going, and I will forever be grateful for the Switch for that.
that brings me to part 2,
Okay.
which is where I ask you, each of you for that matter, what
Okay.
is your favorite Switch 1 game?
I was about to ask that, and my answer is Mario Odyssey.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I almost said World. Let's go.
All right, Darren, what's yours?
I would probably say Mario Kart as well, actually, because it's the one that I've played the most.
Makes
Yeah, no.
sense, yeah.
Speaking of Mario
Oh.
Kart, oh no, what's yours? First, I'll get to that point later. I can't believe I interrupted incognito style. How dare myself?
Yeah, man. I can't believe you do that to me. Like,
Yeah, man.
how heinous.
I know. I'm probably
Um,
banished from the incognito.
Yeah, man. We're not inclusive with you anymore.
See, as you can see on the screen right now, his name is Incog. We all have cool cool group names like the John Junction, the Brendan Brotherhood, and then we have Incog with the Incog. It's like that 3-headed dragon meme where it's just like me and John have like and then Incog's the one dragon on the right with Incog.
I think on the note of games, I actually am not entirely sure because it could be like Mario Party, but also like Kirby and Forgotten Land's a banger as well. I would say Kirby and Forgotten Land's a good shout.
That is a good game, yeah.
Can't believe that game's getting DLC again. Actually, it comes to the show. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but yeah, cool stuff. But
Yeah,
yeah,
bro's making fun of me for the Incog Igloo. Wow.
yeah.
can't
I
believe
mean, look, we got cool names like, I don't know, we gotta think of one for Darren.
Darren,
yeah,
don't
Darren
I'm
Division.
telling you.
What?
The
There we
Darren?
go, that works.
Darren Dynasty?
No, Darren Division.
The Darren Division?
Oh.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. I like
I was
that.
thinking of the Darren dumpster, man. You know,
No,
the Darren
that's
dumpster.
that.
Darren
No.
fucking dumpster.
Yeah, like when it comes to these names, you got to think about alliteration.
Yeah, I had
Darren
alliteration in mind. The
Dumpster.
Darren dumpster.
Do you, after all Darren's done for you, you're really gonna do him like that?
Now I guess there needs to be some sort of like emote with me being thrown in the dumpster.
No.
Or,
Whenever
my
you
face
start.
on the dumpster. Whoever it is that gets chucked in the dumpster, it's my face on the dumpster.
Whenever you
We're
get
gonna put
Twitch
a
affiliate,
logo
we
of
can make you an
Tom
emote.
Yeah, we can put a Tomberry on the dumpster, like a Tomberry branded dumpster, and that. And somebody
Or we
gets
can get you
thrown
the
into it.
animated emote of like the one I have on my Twitch, where it's me getting thrown in the dumpster. But no, it's literally an emote in an emote getting thrown into a dumpster. That's the funniest part to me. It's emoteception.
Yeah, so we'll just throw a Tonberry in the dumpster.
No, we can't do the Tomberry.
Bro, literally, if you
What the
try and throw a
Tonberry do, right?
Tonberry in a dumpster, it will one-shot you.
It'll literally stab you.
It's true.
That's all it'll
I
do.
still remember my clip, Darren. This was before you got into the community.
I
but,
remember this one.
There
I
was
was there for this.
if I could find this clip, I'll edit it. If not, then it's whatever. It's an old clip. But Final Fantasy VII
okay.
Remake, I was fighting a Tonberry. And I was like, oh, look at this cute little things. What harm could they possibly cause? Oh, yeah, I'm just going to go up and hit it. And then I was like, holy shit, it almost one-shot me!
Oh, you didn't see the knife.
No, I
Never
just...
approach a Tomberry unless you're invited.
So it's very funny because I can explain the context.
Mhm.
So Brendan was doing a side quest at the time in Remake, and this side quest just happens to invite to be fighting a Tomberry, which obviously Brendan didn't know Tomberries at the time or whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes up to fight this Tomberry. He's like, "Oh, look at this cute little thing." The Tomberry literally pulls out his knife and stabs him, and one shots one of his party. That isn't Cloud. It's very funny.
That
I
was
was
fun.
like, "Yeah, don't shoot."
That was good times. Good times.
I remember I was pooing myself at the idea of fighting Tomberries as well.
And then they came back in Rebirth, and I was like, oh my god, no, not these guys again. No.
Oh, you didn't fight the Tomberry King like I did.
No, not the Ton. Oh yeah, not the Tonberry. I fought the Dawnberry.
You fought the Dawnberry. You didn't fight the Tomberry King, which is
The
another thing that you
Dawnberry?
fought.
Yeah, the Dawnberry. You know, Don Cornell.
The
Dawn.
The Bren Dawnberry delivers?
No.
No, it provides. It doesn't deliver. It provides. Get it right.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't played Final Fantasy
I don't play
VII,
these
do it.
games. I don't know the thing.
Maybe you should watch my streams more often. JK, you do what you
Damn, he's
want.
calling you out.
JK, just do what you want.
I'll tell you something. You'd absolutely love the Tomberry dungeon on Final Fantasy XIV.
Wait, there's
Oh,
there's
no.
a Tonberry dungeon in Final Fantasy. Oh, okay, I need a
Yep.
story.
The boss, it's literally, I'm fine with it. You have to kind of work your way through it. A little bit of a puzzle here and there. King Tomberry is the final boss of the dungeon.
Mhm.
Absolutely fine. But if you've had bad experiences with Tomberries, then you'd just be surrounded by Tomberries all over the place. So it'll be an interesting one through.
Tomberry King. So my fight with the Tomberry King, which Brendan didn't do because he didn't do side stuff that much in Rebirth, is you go up to fight the thing and then it just starts spawning Tomberries. Like you'll kill a ton of Tomberries and then they spawn more. Like,
That's
you know,
crazy. So basically,
Yeah.
King
Yeah, man.
Tonberry is an incubator.
yeah, it self produces Tomberries, man. That's what
Damn.
it does.
It's crazy. I remember learning about cloning in middle school and how have you guys ever heard of Dolly the sheep?
Yes.
I haven't.
I'm
Dol-
pretty sure that goes back to like the 80s or early 90s
Yeah,
or something.
Dolly
like
was the first
Yeah.
living thing to ever be cloned, I think. And there's like two Jollies the sheep, and it's really freaky, and I don't like it. That's what Tonberry does. Yeah, I don't like it.
It also clones the knife and everything. Just everything about it.
Damn,
that.
man
Tomberry's
has
useless without the knife.
unlimited kitchen utensils at his disposal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to get this podcast up before before the Switch 2 comes out, so we can reminisce on the Switch together with the comments section. What do you guys think?
At the same time, if you do put it up, then you can't edit in that Mario Kart World clip.
Oh yeah, that's
before.
right.
exactly.
Shit, you're right. Yeah,
You've already
What's
set
the
yourself up.
difference?
I
against
set
that.
myself
Set
up
it-
for failure.
So,
Way to shoot myself in the foot, Brendan.
I was
Wait a-
listening.
Yeah,
That's
hashtag blame Brendan in the comments.
No, okay, John.
Later.
John, we need to tell you. Incog knows this meme. We need to tell you about one of the greatest memes I've ever created.
Hashtag blame Thomas. I know about that meme.
Yeah, hashtag blame Thomas.
Oh,
That was a
great time.
Funny meme. So Darren, let me explain. So I used to have a good buddy. We really don't talk much anymore. But Thomas, if you're watching this, I wish you would text me back. I miss you. But yeah, no, we have a buddy named Thomas, Incog and I. Thomas was one of the funniest people I've ever met on the internet. Similar to how Goku's funny. Except Thomas is the kind of person to wear dress shoes on the beach. He never wore sandals. He only wore dress shoes. Only wore dress shoes on the beach. He wore dress shoes everywhere. He never wore sneakers, never wore sandals. He gets like, pardon my strong language here, but he gets a hard on by taxes. But yeah, no.
Yeah, Darren, for context, like, he texted Brendan one time that he received his tax law book, and he was like, hell yeah, I'm pulling an all-nighter tonight.
Yep. and then there was another time where Thomas we invented the word together. Duh. Do you remember that? That was actually the password for the IBL account for a long time.
What?
It was the password for the IBL Twitter for so long. Duh. It's spelled DIULGH. Duh.
All right, everyone, hack into the IBL account.
No, it's not.
Oh,
No, I
changed
no
now.
longer have the IBL account. I'm not affiliated with it anymore. But
Change the password to
I was gonna say, what came first, the pronunciation or the spelling?
We'll get the chicken or the egg.
But yeah, basically,
You know?
this man Thomas, like I guess I was having a shitty day at work when I was a lifeguard, and then I was like, I used to goof around with Thomas all the time, so I was like, I blame Thomas for me having a shitty day at work or whatever. I remember where the meme started. I was outside waiting for my mom to pick me up from work because I couldn't drive back then. But yeah, after that, everyone thought it was funny, so we made a chat for it, and all of a sudden, everybody was just like, yeah, everybody was putting their unique "I blame Thomas" is like, I blame Thomas for my wife leaving
It
me.
was just a general shit post. It was just this great. It was so much fun.
I blame Thomas for
I
losing
jumped on
my
it a few
shoe.
times.
But yeah, no man, I miss Thomas. Thomas was the homie.
It really was, man. Guys, I blame Thomas.
Yeah, I know. I gotta send him the video now. Thomas, if you're watching the video, hi Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
I Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
Thomas, come back to us. We miss you.
You know what? I'm gonna throw one special one out. I blame Thomas for this podcast going up later than it's supposed to because Brendan fucked up earlier. Thomas, man.
Yeah, no, we had some good times as an OG friend group. I miss those times, and like we
great
would play 3DS stuff together. So I got into content. I don't know if we did much Switch stuff together though, but I think by then I was like fully immersed in the server Devil's Den. So yeah. Well, yeah, good times. Very, very good times. Incog, what do you I know, I remember, like, Mob, Brackets, Vivid,
Yeah, I remember quite a lot of the original season 1 IBL cast.
and there was some
For
dude
the most
called
part.
Cutness.
The fuck was
Cutness?
Cutness?
Cutness, and if you rearrange the letter, you get two very no words. One more than the other.
Okay.
He told me that's how his name came from. But yeah, you ever guys like, okay, so speaking to the general audience, so nobody knows I'm spewing nonsense to where nobody will listen to me anymore, but you guys ever have like that group of online friends, like an online friend that you just wish didn't like vanish, and like kind of I miss a lot of the OG squad. Like I do. But the new guys are cool too. I do. I love the new guys.
Yeah.
And we've been friends for a long time, so much so to the point where I'm actually running out of stuff to talk about. Hence why John in call, I'm sitting there awkwardly, silently doom scrolling most of the time. Anywho, that's not the point.
We're autistic as fuck.
Yes, sir! But yeah, you guys, this question can go to you 2 or 3. I was excluding Incog because he was in that OG friend group. But do you guys ever have like that, like the one online friend that you had, and then all of a sudden they just vanished? And yeah. No follow up.
I don't think so. Which probably means that I'm the one that vanished.
Damn.
I do actually.
But hold on, before
So I
you
have
get into yours,
somebody-
Incog, John just says, yeah, no follow-up, no story, no
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, like sometimes I like meet people, become friends with people, and then they just disappear. There's nothing really more to it than that.
Hey guys, I have
Yeah.
an idea. Who wants to watch one of my friends disappear in live action right now? I don't know who I'm making
Ooh,
disappear.
Magic trick.
Yeah, I'm doing a
Let's
magic
go.
trick, and John is gone. See that, guys? John is gone. He's no longer on the podcast layout. And then if I do that, yep, there he is. John is completely gone. Completely gone from the podcast
Wow.
layout. He's
I can't
gone.
believe you Thanos snapped John.
Yeah, he's gone.
I can't believe
He's
it.
just not here.
You know, I can
Yeah.
leave call and fuck up your entire layout right now.
No, no, don't do that. Here, you're back. See, you're back.
See, the magic trick is returned.
Yeah, he's back. But
It's really
I am powerful.
I am inevitable.
Yeah.
Probably a good thing you didn't try the Thanos snap on me. You would have needed to clap.
Darren, I know this is like your sense of humor, but it's getting to a point now where I'm borderline concerned about your self-esteem.
This is just Darren, man. This is just Darren.
No,
Absolutely.
I'm genuinely getting to a point where Darren has like some serious self-loathing issues deep down.
Oh,
No, I'm just a realist. I'm just fat. I don't know what, I honestly don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, to touch on this story where it was talking about, like, you know, friends, like,
Mhm.
like, vanished kind of thing. I did used to have somebody, so obviously I'm you know that I moderate a wrestling room and all
Yes.
that, right?
Yes.
So there was someone who used to moderate there with me as well. And, you know, we used to watch stuff together, like, we used to watch a bunch of wrestling together, talk about it, all that stuff. One of my, like, my reviewing sheets type thing, like, the layout was done by him, but I kind of, like, I asked him for permission to use it, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, just one day he just disappeared and not heard from the guy since. It's just
Yeah?
like, yeah,
Hate
man.
that. You need that sense of
This
closure,
sucks.
dude. You need that sense
Yeah.
of
Like,
closure.
don't know what happened to the guy. So, you know, we theory crafted for a bit what happened to him, and yeah.
Like, there was this
But that's just a theory. A Discord theory. Thanks
I guess it was
for
Discord theory.
watching.
like IRL, like I know I had a really big crush on a girl sophomore year of high school, and it was not a goodie for either of us, honestly, and because I made my life hell, she made my life hell, and after years of silence, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna reach out, be the bigger person, and just apologize for what I did. So like for an example, like what I did was, I like any autistic 15-year-old did when he really liked someone, that being like you make attempts to try and talk to her, but I can guess, I understand now that that kind of came off as creepy. So like whatever, you know, like it's nothing bad, like I'm not gonna get canceled, but like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? I was just an awkward teenager, and I
Don't
assume
make
everybody
goofy
can relate.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I definitely can.
Yeah, I was just an awkward ass teenager. 15 years. That was 15 years old. That was 10 years ago. No, 12 years ago. Holy
Yeah.
shit,
You would not be.
Yeah, I was
you would not be
15 years old 10 years ago.
bro! Crazy how
So,
that
Brendan,
was
you're older
12
than
years
me.
ago.
And I was like, way older than me.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be 15 like 10 years ago.
Yeah, no, I was
No, you were
15,
definitely
12
now,
years
but-
ago. I'm turned 20. I'm technically 13 years ago because I turned 28 this year.
I was like, you met me 10 years
Ye-
ago. You
Yep,
didn't.
true.
Yep, he will be turning 28 years young. Don't worry, Darren. 28 years young.
He emphasized the young on purpose.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna say I was like 15, 28 years ago.
Oh goodness. I meant you can do the math. You can figure it out.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to sit there and just work it out before I actually said it.
God, I feel sneeze coming and it's not coming. Ah!
No, those like sneezes that are like sneaking up on you. And they're
Yeah,
dark.
no, I felt it and then it just went away. So yeah, that's why I kind of put
I
my
hate
finger.
that.
That's
One
why I
that
kind of
got
put my
away.
finger to the screen like this, thinking like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna sneeze.
Like we
but
can
no, I
see your
didn't.
finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like
great.
we can see your. You'll see it when you watch it back. You know, I have to give you guys some
Yeah.
incentive to watch it back.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the chainsaw last time.
Yeah, no, and the car crashes and the yeah.
The car crashes and all that.
And the Sonic Colors Ultimate credits.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The 500 things you had to edit last time
I
because.
promise it won't be as edit intensive this time. But I have
Yeah, we-
come.
we-
I
we've
have
been
made my
nice to you.
timestamps already.
Yeah,
we've
don't
been
forget
nice to you
them.
this time.
Yeah, I won't forget them. But what were we talking about?
Oh.
I forgot because you know I was kind of sneeze. Oh yeah, girl. Yeah, I don't know. I used to get very obsessive when I was younger, and like I'm just so glad I've come such a long way since then.
Yeah, I
We've
was
been
the same way.
Yeah,
Shout out to
I've been there.
autism. High five, John.
Hell yeah.
Hey, where's my high five?
Oh yeah, you too. and
Three-way
Incog.
high five.
Three-way
Yeah,
high five. Yeah.
Hey, there. Yeah.
Darren, you're
We
lucky.
totally high fived.
Yeah, Darren, you're lucky.
I've got an idea, you know. We need to have Darren take an autism test.
Tell me
That's
where
just
it is.
fu-
I'll give
that
it a
is
go.
fucked up. You just called Darren autistic.
No, I'm just saying so he feels included.
Nah, that's not how it came out, Incog. I don't know about that one, Chief.
You're making me sound like a malicious.
Yeah, no, Darren should
We-
take an
you-
autism test because he acts like he's autistic. Yeah,
He does not act like he's autistic.
He's making me feel like if I fail the autism test, I need to study harder.
Yeah, if you fail the autism test, you're out of the homies.
Oh my god. I can't wait to get Twitch partner, by the way, and make the homies a real thing. I want to
Those
make that a
homies are
real
good.
thing. Yeah. I can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. I'm waiting for partner, though. If I get partner. When
What's
I
the
get partner.
requirements for partner again?
75
75.
average viewers
I know it's
over 12 days, and you have a certain amount of watch hours. I fulfill 2 of the requirements.
Oh, so
Yeah,
there's
you've
not like
got
a
the
follower
followers.
limit. Okay.
Nah, it's not. It's actually followers are kind of a useless stat on Twitch. I'm not gonna lie, because it's the average viewers
Yeah.
I need. It's
Yeah.
I average 20 right now, 20, 21, something like that. I need to get to 75. So we're nowhere near that,
Yeah.
but we're further than a lot of people. So
Yeah.
Yeah, certain
further
people-
than years ago.
Yeah, certain people can just like follow once and then never check out the channel again.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm in the top 1% on Twitch. So like, I'm very grateful.
1%.
Yeah, I'm very grateful of for what Twitch has done for me and whatever. Partner's not easy to get, so like, and I'm not necessarily gonna be like, oh yeah, guys, come watch my Twitch channel so I can get partner. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna let it naturally flow. Like,
Yeah,
I asked
that's
John
fair.
this question the other day, and it was like, would you rather have 20 viewers consistently for every game you play, or would you just rather get 50 or like 60, 70 for one, but when you switch games, it plummets?
Yeah. I don't know
Yep,
that.
yep, and I chose 20 throughout all games I play every single time.
Yep. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that
I'd
that
agree
one
with
is
that.
me. That's me. I am the 20 view.
Consistency.
That's my situation right now, which is huge. Nobody like there's. Do you have any idea how many people average only like 1 viewer?
There's a
Quite
lot.
a lot, actually.
There's a lot. Yeah, there are millions of streamers. So I guess this is my personal advice for streamers, like just that are starting up or whatever. If you guys feel bummed that you're having like 10 viewers, you just know you're in the top 10%. And
Yeah. I've seen streamers with like, it's like streamers with thousands of followers, and they've got less than 10 viewers.
Yep, that's why I want to become one of those streamers that like averages 20. I mean, I already am, but I want to grow like to the 30s, the 40s, no matter what game I play. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's a good, reasonable goal, especially since the Switch 2 is dropping. You know, which I can't wait for. I know future Brendan's having so much fun right now playing Mario Kart World, and past Brendan is not. Hey, future Brendan.
Brendan's gonna edit in.
Yep, future Brendan. If you can, edit in a picture or a reaction or something of me unlocking Charge and Chuck in Mario Kart World. Thank you.
Who said you're gonna unlock him?
Who said? Yeah, no, I'm gonna unlock him. Damn it! Give me Chuck! Yeah!
Who says you're gonna unlock him by the point of when the podcast gets released?
Maybe. I mean, we're gonna be playing a lot. All we have to do is get hit by Kamek, apparently.
Oh, maybe someone will play Kamek for you then.
No, Kamek is an
No,
item.
Kamek is an item.
Not a
Oh, it's
tracer.
an item? Oh.
Yeah, Kamek is an
Yeah,
item.
which I think is stupid.
Well,
That's a bit weird. Okay.
I think it's stupid how they put a dead fish in over the Koopalings, but that's besides the point.
I can hear Team Rocket Cam raging right now.
Yeah, Cam's upset, man. He
Yeah,
can't play
Baldy's not
Wendy.
in there.
Yeah, can't play Wendy anymore. And somewhere in
Bowser.
the depths of darkness, I hear Sloth yelling, "No more baby park!" Ah!
No, that's Darren.
Darren.
That's
That's
also
Darren.
it's also
What do you
Sloth.
mean?
It's also Sloth.
Listen, we can edit in past Brendan like loathing at Baby Park, being like, "Oh, more Baby Park," or "We almost went to stream without it," and then actually
That one clip where we got it right at the end is actually foul. But
Alright, but speaking of babies...
are you pregnant?
No.
Oh,
But, alright. But there was something that, I wanted to bring up today.
okay.
So, on Saturday, I was watching a YouTube video called, Silliest Speedrun Challenges.
Oh,
And I thought it
no.
looked interesting, so I clicked on it.
Are they pregnant?
No, they're not pregnant, Brendan. I will tell you how babies relates to this.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
curious.
Alright, so there is a speed run for the game Barney's Hide and Seek game on the Sega Genesis.
What the fuck?
Now, speedrunning is hard to do, but I found a speedrun that anyone can do. Brendan can speedrun this game, Darren can speedrun this game. Anyone watching right now can speedrun this game. Inputs are flat out banned from this speedrun. It's called any percent no controller.
Then how do you play the
Wait,
game?
what?
Alright.
makes no
Genesis?
Alright, yeah, on the Genesis. Here's the thing. Like, it's a game where you play as Barney, and you have to find your friends, and you have to find presents throughout the level. But since it's a game designed for babies and very small children, if they get lost or distracted, Barney will just play the game for them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and you don't have to find any of the kids or presents to win. You can find 0 on every level and still beat the game.
Bro.
So in comes in any percent no controller, where Barney just plays the game for you.
That's
I
crazy.
can't believe
That's
this.
insane.
That is actually
Yep,
very funny.
and what makes like a run differ from any other run is that Barney will stop in his tracks to comment on certain things, but it's random. It's literally an RNG run.
Oh my lord.
I think the
And-
world record is 9 minutes and 7 seconds.
And how do you find this stuff?
On YouTube.
I need to know what.
Oh.
Okay, this is the question of the day. What do you think pops into John's YouTube recommended on a daily basis?
My question is, what do you think John's taken on a daily basis to find this stuff?
What do you mean, what have I taken?
You know what I mean.
You mean like substances? In my
You just
PG
don't wanna go
podcast?
Did you take one of Goku's edibles from the other day?
Oh my god, Goku on
I
edibles.
I mean, in the same video, he also talked about speedrunning Shadow the Hedgehog, and apparently how 100% of that game takes 180 hours.
Damn, that's crazy. It's a good game.
So
Yeah,
Brendan,
man.
get on that. You like Shadow the Hedgehog?
I do. I think it's a good game. Maybe I just have. I know a lot of people don't. I think it's very childhood nostalgic for me, and I like the game. Yeah. Sue me, I have an opinion on Shadow the Hedgehog that isn't too popular yet.
Hey man.
But I
but-
think that's as good of time as any to wrap up the podcast for today. Just in a little bit of an announcement, I guess. I'm going to be rotating guests starting next time. So you might see some new faces, or some of the old faces might be back with new faces. I don't know. Lots of faces. But
guys, I'm gonna miss you all.
but yeah, I wanted to get in the trilogy with the boys. So, but yeah, do you guys have anything else you want to say before we depart?
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss
check
you
out
guys.
Brendan's Barney's hide and seek game speedruns. No controller.
I don't know about y'all though. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going for a fucking nap. Alrighty, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.